This is October 6th, 2018. Another walkthrough of my garden. Fall is slowly setting in. Leaves are falling from many of the fruit trees. I haven't been in the garden much in the past 2 weeks. I have pulled a few weeds, but not many. There's many making a comeback. Some going to seed. I'll have to get pulled out before they drop. Making this walkthrough quickly. We're expecting a possible 3 or 4 inches in the next 2 or 3 days. Sweet potatoes, apparently aren't even in the ground anymore. Another month and a half to 2 months to go. Those will have to be covered. Green beans are still doing quite nicely. Tomatoes, of course. Many of which are dead, but my spray of vinegar and baking soda did recover several plants. I have not got many picked lately. This is possibly 5.5 to 6 feet tall marigold. Another here. Another here. And another here. Be interesting to see how tall those are going to get. Watermelons were picked the other day. I left 4 large ones in the patch. They were a little far gone. Just a guess, but I easily harvested 500 pounds of watermelon out of this patch and a few volunteer. Cucumbers are still alive. Quite surprised about that. Okra, I did not get around to picking due to being busy. It has gotten large, falling over, and I will probably be merely harvesting from seed. We'll see. Some my smaller bell peppers have been, later bell peppers have been producing, eggplant as well. Honeydews have been picked. They turned out quite well. Last planting of sweet corn. Egyptian walking onions. I took the bulbs off and planted them for some green onions. Those are in the flower beds, not in the garden. Bush beans recovering nicely, new leaves coming out on them. Grasshoppers eating as much as they can. Some of my largest purple eggplants. Some of those have been there a while. Volunteer honeydew, I forgot. I need to pick these bush beans as soon as possible. More flowers, easily 6 foot tall. spiny cucumbers. Originally to vine, but they get quite carried away. Quite carried away. Some late sweet corn. Not sure how it's going to fare. Tossling, and does have ears. Late potatoes. They're doing quite well, along with spiny melons that are slowly dying. More eggplant. Pole beans have mostly come out of the wilt and are producing quite nicely. They were picked a few days ago, in need of picking again. Tomatoes again. Volunteer black raspberry. I'll need to be chopping out and moving. Swiss kale. Beets. More beets. Cucamelons. They appear to be doing quite nicely this year. And the ones that have fallen off will probably be volunteer everywhere next year. Pineapple plant. No pineapple again this year. Old carrot patch. I don't think I got it replanted. A tobacco plant. 2 of them. Looking fairly nicely for our area. Bell peppers doing quite nicely. Grapevine still needs tied up, but it is very huge. Turmeric, as well as more spiny melons. More Egyptian walking onions. Put out for green onions. Volunteer jalapenos. Late beets seems to have gotten dry and did not make it. Many weeds in the path here I have not yet gotten rid of, but the grapevines have been fastened up and will be pruned for next year. Peanuts, I believe, are producing quite well. Again, many blooms. An eggplant, I'll have to remember where they're at. My sorghum is surprisingly broom corn. Many red raspberries. Still have not got them transplanted. Still hope to do so. And winter squash. Not the best year for it, but I will have a few. Maybe more next year. I'll have to plant more plants.